Hello and welcome to the Timbo the Wizard Show. I'm Timbo the Wizard. Today we're going to be taking a crack at Cultist Simulator. We had played that a little bit the other day, and we're going to be diving back in seeing if we can maybe chase down a path to ascension, if that's possible. I have no idea. But before we dive into that, I do want to give a quick shout out to Calamity Darling, Mapronomicon, and Red White Roleplay, who just followed me just now. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the guild. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here, stopping by, saying hello. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm basically bone tired because I stayed up just a little bit too late last night on another one-shot stream. So I'm a little exhausted, but that's fine. That's cool. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Let's go. All right. We're gonna be diving into Cultist Simulator, which I had, like I mentioned, I played a little bit the other day, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So we're gonna see if we can struggle together through it. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the game. Oh, and turn the game show music off. Silly. All right. Here we go. Let's do it. Where are we? We have loaded the game. That's true. This is true. Okay. So, let me just do a quick recollection. What the hell is going on? If I remember correctly, I'm basically barely breaking even at this point. I really need, like, at this point, the confinement and this despair. Oh, wait, no, that one's working on it. But I have, like, very little money. And the funds are getting eaten, basically. So I need to come up with some way of generating more funds. Hey, Skelly. If you're not tired after a one-shot, did you play a one-shot? Well, it was really more that the game master said it was going to last for at most 4 hours, and then we played for 5 hours, and it was midnight by the time we ended. So it was a little late, but that is a very true fact. And then I didn't end up going to bed until much later after the fact because I hadn't eaten dinner. So just a little tired all around, but but it was a fun time. Yeah, I mean, it was good. Like I enjoyed playing. I've never been eaten by a kraken before as well, so I can definitely like cross that off my bucket list, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, how many people can say that they've been eaten by a kraken? I mean, that's like, I feel like a pretty close-knit, cozy club right there. But yeah, it was real fun. That was over on DM Chronicles channel, who he runs one-shots every Thursday of new stuff. And it was a pretty wild ride. Some other cool people came by. It was fun. It was a good time. Oh god, what's this? Okay, so the sun is flickering, but I don't think I can put anything. Pause. Whoop. We got passion and glimmering. I think I can use the two glimmering together. Wait, yes. I'm so confused. I thought it's not glimmering? Glimmering. Use with imagination skill to improve the skill to gain passion. So I just put the glimmering in then? Okay. I guess that's fine. And then we'll go ahead and dream a little dream. I could dream of decrepitude. What does that do? Here. Let's, oh wait, I need to consume something. What does it say about decrepitude? Untreated injuries and health hunger become decrepitude, which does not return to health. Decrepitude remains until you die. Oh. Doesn't seem like dreaming about decrepitude actually would do anything. Curious. You can dream about imagination? That doesn't even make sense. I really should be like freaking taking notes. Really what I need to be doing. Probably should just open up like a notebook, start jotting stuff down. There's so many different combinations of different things that you can do in this game, and it's like if you don't keep it in your brain space, it just maybe that's just What is going on up here? Oh, they're on a quest. Oh yes, they figured out how to get through the door. I'm going to see whether or not that's actually going to have any effects or consequences. Hopefully. So, okay. So wait, we're already working on the glimmer. That's good. I need to, not this one, my job. So I'm going to need to hold on to one of these things. What's this? Annoyance. There's a thorn in my side. I may yet find a way to remove it. Right, because I know you can hire like a dude to come by and murk people. And he'll just like straight up like gank the boss. And then I don't have to worry about nothing, which is pretty helpful. But I would need to find somebody, have them sent off. And I had previously sent like a bomb maker to kill the dude, but that didn't work at all. So that's a thing. I think we'll just play out this next 0.3 seconds. Okay, so what does this need? Vein lines in stone, a surface that yields to pressure. We found the hidden door. What more assistance do you need? You've already got the hidden door open. What does this give? The fleeting remnants. I'll take it. What does this give? Tentative evidence and the wary detective. I kind of want to see, like, can I bring the detective onto my side? No. I can't access. I can't convert hunter. That makes sense. That makes sense. Play it out. Hope you're doing well today, Skelly, as well. Come on, I can do double speed. I've got 2 passions. Reason is back. We'll go in and slot a reason in. Boy. This thing. It's just crack on and yoink whatever need be. Immediately, us has been thrown onto me again. Another fleeting. Whoa. Man, it just immediately ate that notoriety. Oh. Alright, so let's see. We got 2 funds. Got the position. Immediately slot the position back in. Okay, so now we've got this glimmering. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to generate another one of these, because so in order for me to, I guess theoretically, if I just keep shoving passion into it, it's going to generate me a glimmering. With the glimmering being generated, oh wait, okay, so it's going to take 2 minutes for me to generate 2 more glimmering, and then it's going to take an additional minute. How many minutes are in this? 5 minutes. Okay, so theoretically, I could do it. Plausible. Got to stay on it. The altar tilts back like a jaw. Behind it is the pyramid space where only the sun hunters and dawn givers might go. But others have been here too, much more recently. They have left their treasures. So we got my people back. We also got a cracked moonstone, the empty Mytharium, Elagabaline manacle, and Fulgen. I have no idea what any of that stuff. Ooh, let's look. So, cracked noonstone. Noon, the saying goes, is not what it was, but this stone still retains an embery glow. It has been cracked. A forge aspected follower could restore it. Sufficient resources, or I could use up what power remains. This does not relinquish its grip. What does that mean? Auctionable. Oh, I can sell it. It's also a tool. It has aspects of winter. Fascinating. Fulgen. A white so pure that it remains visible, even in utter darkness. This is a pigment. Pigment? Might be possible to apply this to canvas. Oh, weird. It's also auction. And the empty Ethereum. This place was once. This was a place of worship once. Could make it so again. Can I put my fucking hideout there? That would be so cool. How would I do that? Right. Definitely feels like it's implying. Oh, hey, Zarkray. And hey, Banok? Banuk? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Really in the mind of the leader cultist. You know it. You know it. I just got this new place too. An empty Mithrium. I'm thinking maybe I could put my actual cult there. Because this is like a temporary headquarters. You'd use someplace more secret. How can I... Wait, search this place? Yes! Sweet. To move our organization's headquarters to a new location. This will permanently relocate your headquarters. No return is possible. It can reduce notoriety. Awesome. Let's do that. Love it. Man. Fortunately, my other notoriety has already been sucked into this searching for clues, which is unfortunate. I also don't even have the auction house. I wonder how I'm supposed to get that. I'm gonna be lurking to finish work and be able to open the stream later. No problem. Thank you for the lurk, Zarkray. I very much appreciate it. Make them go all mad for me. You know, just wait till I summon the Shoggoth, and then it will just take care of my problems for me, right? All right. So now I got a couple of new boys. Well, they're all girls. Well, I would assume. I mean, I don't want to assume. They appear to be at least femme. So is Rhaenyra and Isabeth. So I think that I could do like some kind of ritual with them in order. Like, did these guys have? No, these guys don't have aspect of the fire. Well, this person does, but they're not really a proper. They're not really a proper. Yes. Oh man, that's a cute emote. I like that. I like that duck with the knife. As if certain water birds weren't scary enough on their own, right? All right. The ultimate duck will strike you down. You better watch out. We're gonna summon him from a negaplane of existence. Just wait for it. Wait for it. What can I do with this? Nothing. Nothing just yet. What about this? And as well. Not really. You know, we're just gonna let this tick down. I feel like having the headquarters become a new location. I feel like that's gonna open up a new option for something like that. No, what I could do. Oh, and they've sucked. If a hunter has found notoriety, they will try to use it to create or upgrade evidence. If they're meticulous, they'll always succeed. If they're erratic, they're more likely to fail, but they can occasionally create evidence even without notoriety. He doesn't seem to be either, so this should be okay. I guess. I guess the way it was implied was that it's a chance that will happen, not necessarily a guarantee that it will upgrade it. Is this the book in Greek? It is. Ooh. So I kind of want to recruit more people to my guild. Oh wait, I can talk to this. Add Baja Duck to the board. Baja Duck? What's Baja Duck? See if a cool cursory Google search will find that. Baja Duck. I have no idea. Oh, Dakama. I get it. I get it. Like Duck Thulu. Good one. I like Duck Thulu. Duck Thulu, OMG. Yeah. Oh man, that's real good. You know what? Let's build some notoriety. Fuck it. Let's talk. Upgrade or subvert this environment, you need your addition or HQ with the library. I have any erudition. Got a crit. Okay. We got another passion and another glimmering. We're going to shove the passion just straight back in. This get me. Abandoned headquarters. No address is ever really permanent. Like our bodies, we leave them all in the end, but for now this is home. And now we have the candlelit Mytherium. What is this? Initiates have celebrated the mysteries here for almost 2,000 years. The words change, the gods change, but always eventually there is blood. Okay? That's its location. It's also a secret. Use of this headquarters will cause reputation cards of this. Helpful. Sanctuary, a space designed for contemplation and perhaps peace. And it's also a headquarters. That is very. But what happens if I? What can go into explore? So I can put the location there. But I'm not really sure if that makes sense. Context. So instead, what we're gonna do with this. Oh, that's just gonna immediately. Forget it. JN. Let's go ahead and send. Oh wait. What can I send? I don't have any money to go to the. Send Rhaenyra. Send her out and about. The boot. Oh shit! Now we've got damning evidence. Earthgate. Oh no! It will not harbor me. With damning evidence of occult activities in the city, the Suppression Bureau will be able to convict you. Evidence may survive the death of the hunter who created it. Man, how do I get rid of evidence? I gotta send somebody to scrub the evidence, dog. But I don't have any money. Oh, I'm about to go. Wait. Reason back. And if I could get like a hitman, that'd be really good. Really want like a hitman. And we're gonna slam those funds in. There. Okay. We got another glimmering. So how much time is left in this lesson learned? Okay, I think that's fine. We'll slam the 2 glimmering in there. Boom, boom. He's pogging up. All right. Haven't had any drink. Wow. Luck will wake refreshed. Sometimes this will provide contentment. Occasionally it will provide nothing. Occasionally it will provide better fascination. I feel like I need to be dreaming more, but I don't know what to... Oh. Okay. A hulking fellow. Here we go. Here we go. Hulking fellow. That guy's got to be able to take down the take down Mr. Aiden. How many money just? I'm gonna wait before I send anything else out. Enid, an acquaintance. Cool. Let's see. Yo, Enid, what's your deal? Oh, I gotta recruit. Problem. And I'm loving this, loving this group of like female cultists. This is dope. We got Rhaenyra, we got Enid, we got Yizabeth. Like, digging the girl power vibes. Rad. Hell yeah, we're gonna ascend and we're gonna leave the mortal world behind. It's gonna be dope. Just wait. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to wait. I can't talk to Enid just yet because I need to talk to the hulking fellow, and he's only gonna be around for seconds. I need to talk to that guy so that way I can murk Mr. Aiden. Mr. Alden? Mr. Alden. What's this? Trysts and interlude. If a particular friend now, if I have a particular friend, now is the time to renew our connection. This is a person who's developed a romantic interest. Fuck. Oh yeah, I remember finding that last time and being just as shocked. Well, I'm content. Content in my loneliness. Good for me. Okay, collect. Okay, so this is, I need to hold on to the money. So we are going to go and there's a position. No. I think it's hulking fellow. Start. Subject. Position. There we go. I want this annoyance gone, but this approach is risky. My minion's strength is limited. The annoyance may very easily survive, and the attempt will draw attention. Failure will kill your minion. Okay, what happened? What did I miss? Oh, so we've made a new acquaintance named Enid. We've also found a new like thug named Hulking Fellow, who I am sending on a mission in order to kill my boss at work, so that way I don't have to keep dumping reason into my work, so I can just like skate by real easy like. Also got another thing. So now I've got 2 glimmerings. So okay. Now we can put that in there, and then we can put this in there, that in there, and I'm gonna make a 3rd glimmering. Beautiful, or a third passion, rather. Okay, awesome. I think this is the first time in my entire time playing this game that I've actually managed to make three of one type. It me, the hulking fellow. Oh man, that's real good. The hulking fellow. Oh no, it's turned into dread. That's bad. It's okay for the moment, but I put the creptitude in there. I'll display my infirmities and hope for compassion from passers-by. No, I don't think I will. Little weird. If I put that into work. Oh, really? The final fulfillment of a desire is often a conclusion. It is not enough to hope. I stand or fail on my deeds. Desires are often the means to winning a game. The desire for sensation or power or enlightenment will require a great ritual, but there are other, even rarer desires, perhaps. Especially in the ghoul, priest, and dancer. Only a true adept, a no, may take this step. The no are those who have passed the stag door in dream. I have not done that, but it's one. Real interesting working. I gotta hold on to my resources, my funds, because if I don't, then when this ticks over, I'm just gonna really take an injury. But I've got an extra passion now. Let's passion work. I used to paint. I could paint those sights I half remembered from my dreams. I might sell something. Probably won't. Happens. Earning. Oh man, I just lost my. Oh, the restlessness turned into dread. Right. Shit. What do I do with dread? That was what I was. Okay. This is okay. Become unwell because I got the sick. That's fine. Yes, another passion. Great. Great. Let's do the same thing over again, but let's do it with reason. Let's start to build up our supply sources. I found a customer. She'll probably hang in her spare bedroom and never look at it again, but her money is good. Sometimes painting will gain you glimmerings. Study them in order to unlock more advanced painting options. Wow, it really did unlock a bunch of glimmerings. That's great. Okay, let's throw another passion in there. Why not? I'm glimmering too, man. I could make that. I can immediately slam that into a slam that into the work. Cool. Then I can make another passion. Crazy. Yes. Ending an annoyance. My minion has returned with a trophy. The annoyance has been extirpated. I have no idea what that word means, but I'm pretty sure it means he murked his ass. All right, awesome. Got a little bit of notoriety. We also got a human corpse. The spirit is departed. At some point, the smell will be so bad you'll have to dispose of it. But here it is for now. It may attract attention. It may be used to impress the impressionable. Even after the corpse is gone, notoriety will remain. Okay, now this is going to get a little weird. We're going to get a little wild up in here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the cult. We are going to use the corpse. Where's the corpse gone? Where are you just corpse? Go. Oh, there it is. Human corpse. Wrappings. Then we're gonna. I had a thing that said that I could summon. I could bring something back to life. This. Use this right with a corpse and edge aspect, and the corpse will rise. What does edge aspect look? Art. I have edge. Lantern. Have anything? That's okay though. Still want to use the corpse for this right. I want to see what's gonna happen. So we are gonna go. We're gonna boom. Where did it go? Why am I so blind? Oh, here it is. We're gonna shove the cult in. We're gonna throw Enid in, the associate. The organization venerates a principle called Lantern. We call upon the name of the door in the eye. We're gonna slam the corpse in. Now, what can we throw for this? Well, I think we should do the watchmakers. I have no idea what's about to happen, but we're gonna get crazy up in here. And this is great too, because now I can use now I can use this job. I don't got to worry about being annoyed by people. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run into a little bit of an issue though. I really need to get some more health going. I think we'll be able to pick on by now at least. That hulking fellow was like the best thing we've gotten. Great. So it's disposed of the body, which I think is helpful. I actually think that disposing of the body is a good thing. Because I was a little nervous that having the notoriety is remaining, but I was a little worried about having that such a piece of hard evidence hanging out. You know what I mean? Like they find the fucking body and my ass is just literally roasted, right? We got 2 erudition. How much time is left in these? I think I actually have enough time to make a proper, well, I gotta focus on one thing. I think what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna continue the passion. Passion seems the way forward. I will take. Then we're gonna go ahead, plug another passion in. Well, I'm gonna start with that. We talk to the detective. Oh, I could probably send the hulking fellow. Kill him. It'll probably work. My minion skills are limited. We'll probably survive and will draw attention. Failure. That's fine. Let's see it. Hunter's kind of becoming an issue for me. I already murdered one guy. What's another guy? I already killed one. Alright. Hey, my health back. That's really unfortunate. The contentment is going to run out before the contentment is going to run out before the thing has a chance to pop. That sucks. A lot of passion in there. Pop, pop. Painting to the excitement of absolutely no one. No one but me. Hey, brother. Sometimes you gotta make art for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Wrong with making a little piece of art for yourself. Now we're gonna work on health. Actually, I need money. The office crackles with the news of Alden's unexpected absence. Ronnie, nervous fellow from the 4th floor, has been appointed supervisor of records temporarily. Unlike Alden, he does not interfere with my work. You'd love to see it. And we are like at the razor's edge, though. Detective survived. Would have guessed. Glimmering. Passion back in. Yes, this is so much easier. Now it's just 1 minute. 1 minute timer. Boom, boom, boom. $2 in my pocket every single time. Every single time. You love it. Love to see it. Hunger. Nourishment. I don't have any freaking food. Oh. Need, what's hunger gonna last for? A minute. Need some money. Boy. Another glimmering of both the third. I have a devotion in here. Work is more demanding now, but it's better paid. I did that. Still $2. Ink, paper, and the fizzing of electric lights. The office is dark when I leave. Inside the payment. Turn up my collar. Now, how do I take care of the hunger? Like my last health. Lose that, I'm basically. Oh, I really back going. We're gonna go back to the. Go another. Okay, at this point, I really need a third reason. And that's okay. This might be about to be game over though anyways. Because I feel like I'm about to get caught by the cops. I feel like the police are about to bust down my door. I don't know what this is. Try that. this in there, and then this in. Oh, I need a third glimmering. Oh. Well. How much for that? Good while it lasted. Shoot. Okay, man, I have no idea how I'm supposed to. And I guess I would just keep dumping passion into the work and just hope I get a couple of glimmerings, and then I could just make one real cheap without the time investment. I don't know. Curious. Gonna have another reason to dump. There goes the damning evidence. Wow, what a neat little picture. The work is more demanding now, but it's better paid, but I still only got $2. So, is it really? The younger Glover has taken me out for lunch at his club. I am to do more of the things that I do more carefully, and in return, he will give me a little more of the money I earned for his father. Capitalism, am I right, boys? Senior position, you love to see. Making my way downtown. This is problematic. I'm just gonna immediately whiff my job because I don't got enough reason in order to live up to it. Yep. Should be okay though. Alright, let's see what we got. Color exists only where there is light, and the wood is the place where light does not walk. In a dream, I close my eyes and walk, stumbling, bruising my feet and knees. At last, the undergrowth before me grows too thick to pass, and when I open my eyes, I am adrift among black trees. Shadows flutter the way back to this place. Got the watchman's seat, a buzzing in the and way the wood. That's a new thing. What are you? What are those? I've learned the path of the to the wood, the tangled darkness that grows around the walls of the mantis. Though the mantis has no walls, I can dream with this to return to the wood. Okay. If I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the wood. If I have the right knowledge, I might be able to find my way beyond it. Okay, well, I got plenty of passion. Well, I got passion, brother. In G rum imus nocte et con sume snip snip snip. A second order influence, apparent to the perceptive, instantly recognizable to the adept. It can be used in some rites to summon minions, and some minions will leave it lingering. They are destroyed. Off. On the edge. Wanting in this. Favor. Favor card. There are crimes the state does not openly recognize. I stand accused of one of these. The Suppression Bureau holds its trial in closed court. They are not merciful. Unless I can take advantage of a connection, I risk imprisonment. Oh shit. Well, it's been a good run as a cultist leader for old Timbo. I could devote my life to this. I don't want to do that because I know that gives me. Man, I need another way to make an. This is tough, brother. I can't do anything with that affliction just yet. I think I might just be about to lose anyways. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yep, that's red. You've been found guilty. All my schemes end here. I must prepare myself. Well, it was a good run while it lasted, boys. I feel like we made some good strides there for sure, though. Bars across the sun. The nature of my crimes was vague and the trial contentious. But there is a consensus that I have done something I should not. I wish it could have been different. Or I wish it could have been different. I wish that I could have done everything. Should not. Many hunters have specific weaknesses. Perhaps you can use those weaknesses to stop them before they bring you to trial. Okay, interesting. We're going to begin another descent back. We're going to jump straight back in. But before we do so, I'm going to go quickly to the restroom. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm not sure what thing now. The detective. I am an inspector in the capital's police, charged with the investigation of the most vile and wretched human that one human does to another. Oh, wild! So I can become a police officer. The dancer. I am young, and I am strong, and for a time yet will be beautiful. Contact at gaiety, and the bright young thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent, a life of ease. The light stretches ahead, an amber carpet. I want to play as the. I want to be the. I want to be the bad guy. I want to be the cop. I have ended the careers of thieves, murderers, blackmailers, and arsonists. Some criminals do worse still, and on some mornings, I have a senior position as the capital's police work. Again, I have been seconded to the Suppression Bureau, the government office which concerns itself with occult crime. The bureau has a poor reputation. Fascinating. Welcome in, Lisdexic Reader. Nice, like it. Sick and sad the game. How's it treating you today? Well, I just lost my first run. But oh wait, I gotta change. Timbo. The detective that also came, the detective that found me out was also named Timbo, ironically enough. I just lost my first run because I was caught by the Suppression Bureau, but I was doing pretty well up until that point, I felt like. And now we're playing as a police officer or a criminal investigator. I've never done before. That should be interesting. The Bureau has identified a troublesome individual I am to investigate. My breath tightens when I see the name. There was another case, too. One I remember all too well. Got Field Bureau file. Rose, a troublemaker. Rose has long since you're her enemy. Vicious. She's a maverick. Badass. Aspect. A rival's ascension. Opportunities to ascend to the House of the Sun are rare. If another achieves it, I may miss my chance. This reaches 7. Your rival has a chance to win the game instead of you at the next season of Ambitions. I have no idea what any. That's wild. Okay. So I guess I can check out the sealed bureau file. This is evidence, but we do not burn evidence. But perhaps it's for the best. Wait, no, I don't want to burn the file. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Go back to the. Okay. So now we have the subject, Rose. Articulate. Interesting reason. Then vigilant. That's another reason. Minded. Okay, so if I dump multiple reasoning into this, then it makes it easier. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, welcome in, Kitty Lover. How are you doing today? Back with more not sus, non-culty things. You know it. Funnily enough, that's how my last run just ended, by the Suppression Bureau sussed out my occult actions and activities, and they sentenced me to jail. So, and now I'm playing as the detective. Funnily enough. One thing you should right away know, so the word isn't bearable, messy like a rat's nest. Go to options, then clarity, grid snap. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Cool. That's good to know. Thank you for that tip. Cool. That's great. All right. So before we dive back into our work, let's go ahead and just work on our reason, I think. Generated reason. Get it. We're gonna be the inspector. We're gonna inspect. God dang it. Investigating a target. The more reason I use, the better my chance of success. Oh, you aren't a corrupt cultist cop, or is this a different game mode? I have no idea. Actually, I kind of thought that I was gonna be like diving into the occult again as this police officer, but it doesn't. It seems like I'm instead preventing people from doing it, which is pretty interesting. Report dreams of moonlight. Report dreams of nightbound forest. Draw back your curtain. Be awoken by the sun. Do not cut your hair before you sleep. Never sleep before a cracked mirror. Curious. Oh, I can dream about the file. Oh, I didn't even know this thing could move. Oh, I can't. I don't know why it's dream about money. Um. Boop. Um. Doesn't need it. I think I will wait to dream just based on. I have way too many hours in this game, so if my McDonald's Wi-Fi and internet works, I will answer help if needed. Nice. Won't spoil anything though. This game is all about discovering. Yeah, it definitely feels like I definitely am picking up on the discovery vibes for sure. It definitely feels like it's because there's just so many different card interactions and things that you could theoretically do. It's pretty wild. The constant clatter of closing doors, the damp stains on the station walls, smell of boot polish and washed constable. All this narrows to a single crystalline truth. I've made progress. I'm earned myself some. Oh. Okay, so hey, now I've generated evidence against this. What do I do with evidence? Curious. It'll leave to get dinner and open stream. Thanks for the chill vibes, Timbo. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, Zarkrai. I appreciate you. You enjoy your stream and enjoy your dinner now. Catch you later. So you are playing as the inspector who was hunting you down before when you were playing as the cult before. I think you nailed it. I think that's exactly what's going on, which is pretty wild. I think that's literally exactly what's happening somehow. So wait, if I put this into that, can I put the evidence? Oh, but I need some form of read. That's okay. See what this. Night terror. Weird. Oh, now we got study. Oh my god, everything's popping off at once. Hey, another reason. Fog. We're gonna let the inspector's position tick down to 0, I think, and then we're gonna continue to we're going to study. Yeah. We're gonna just study so that way we can get another reason. Up, up. I have a map of the capital on the wall in my office, bristling with dark-headed pins, spidery with annotation. Rid of the pages. Cannot forget what I saw in the file on Timbo. It is difficult to resist rereading the file, adding reason to the strengthen your resolve. No, I don't want to know what's gonna happen with that. Streets by Moonlight and Moreland's shop. Okay, cool. Let's go explore the Streets by Moonlight. Having some weird stuff happen. We're getting talk as well. Might make a friendship or end one. I talk to Rose. Are we enemies? Perhaps we don't have to be. Talk about the evidence that I found. Little fracture. Sixth order influence. Significant resonances or correspondences can be used on some. Oh, I've been suspended. Fashion. Great. Studying one season. And what's this? Can me temptation, enlightenment. It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. Love to see it. Contentment. That's great. On searching them, Moonlight, brother. This. An appointment to a quiet parish. As long as I do not draw attention to the religion or scandal, I can draw a living. Okay, well, let's health. Not. That's gonna give that. Perhaps sensation is the sweeter goal. Is this gonna be like about pleasure then? Is that what the goal of the cult is gonna become? Started a conversation in an early coffee shop. Morning, I've learned nothing. Yeah, I can talk to Rose about the law. Glimmering. Been reinstated for now. Cool. How have you been, Timbo? Did you ask me how I was and I forgot? I'm doing pretty decent. I probably did. And if I didn't, I apologize. Sorry. I got like very little sleep last night and I'm kind of running on basically just caffeine. But I'm doing well. I hope you are. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too. Other than the sleep. But I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. That's good news. That is good. I guess let's hold on. Wait. Hold. Doing something. What was I doing? This is what I was doing. Making a reason. Okay. Okay, that's fine though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it work. think this is fine. We'll just wait to see how this ticks down. I think. Oh wait, it's study that I need. Right. So addition, start. Then we'll go ahead and put this, that, this. Give evidence. There's always someone who doesn't understand or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence. My activities to share with the authorities. My adversary. He's my I had it in my brain and now I've lost it. Nemesis is the right word, but I was thinking of Sherlock Holmes's rival. That's the name of Sherlock Holmes's rival. Right. Apparently, the rival of Sherlock Holmes was a TV show, which is not what I was looking for. Let's search Sherlock Holmes Nemesis. Sure, somebody's already dropped it in the chat by now. Apparently, there was a Sherlock Holmes Nemesis video game that came out. God damn it. Moriarty. That's it. That's who I was thinking of. He's my Moriarty. And what a good Moriarty is. Temptation, sensation. I've refocused my intentions. There are experiences tucked like veins beneath the world's skin. I will know the deepest of them, though the experience might devour me. Okay, sleep just doesn't happen sometimes. Oh yeah. I was gonna say suggest Nemesis. Starts with an M. Yeah. You got it, kitty lover. Yes, I have trouble sleeping in general, so it's like I go to bed really late too. It doesn't help anymore. God, what's the current term for it? Insomnia. Thank you. Yeah, I got pretty wicked case of insomnia on occasion. Normally I always just toss it and turn. Oh yeah, Sherlock's on Netflix now, isn't it? I probably should dive back into that. I watched like the first couple episodes of it, and I thought it was like pretty good. Visions pass me with Pavane? Seen that word before. Grace. A window over a wood, a garden of ice, a shimmering sun, a woman of glass. I return home with reluctance. God, I love learning new words. What does pavane mean? A stately dance in slow duple time, popular in the 16th and 17th centuries and performed in elaborate clothing. Fascinating. Looking at these pictures. Interesting. It's like your classic like European ball style kind of what these images are. Fascinating. The other thing, okay. Took me like 2 hours to fall asleep every night. Yep, that sounds about right. I took psychology last semester, and now I think it's because of insomnia. Yeah, yeah. You know, images of what? Oh, sorry, I didn't have it up on stream. I'll go in and just drop a link into the chat. Up, up. Oh, jeez, huge old block of text, isn't it? Yikes. But yeah, there's images of the of what a pavane is like it seems to be like an old 17th and 18th century style European dance. Yeah, normally when I'm falling asleep, I put something on in the background just as like background noise. But if it's too loud, I'll like keep me up. So I got to keep it like quiet. But if it's too quiet, it's like a whole issue. I just want my little bit of death as a treat. What's wrong with that? Brain. I got to do this to me. All right. We're gonna keep exploring the streets by moonlight. Sick. I'll get better. Seeing things. You can defeat visions with dread or a fleeting memory. Otherwise, you will lose yourself completely at 3 fascination. I don't think I have any fascination. Regard a conversation, I've learned nothing. I've just gained mystique. Talk about temptation. Do you propose we make a common cause? Are you serious? Brother? Come up with me. Another subtle fracture. This one's different. Second order. Sixth order. It's actually more powerful. Oh. Go on streets. These streets cards are gonna last for the 100 seconds. Ability, because I'm gonna dream away my sickness. What the hell is this? My reason's all dimmed out. I've got a tentative and damning evidence. I've made $3. Now the position is gonna have an 87-second cooldown. The reason's gonna have. That's gonna work. I got another reason. Awesome. My damning evidence. Damning evidence. Oh, thanks. And I really enjoyed Sherlock Holmes. I watched a good bit, then I picked it up again. Didn't watch as much. I just have way too many shows on Netflix and Hulu and stuff that I've put into. Not always a lot. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, I really feel like we're living in like the golden age of television right now, where it's like there's just so much good stuff that's like constantly coming out, and people are making more and more really cool things all the time, and now we're having like this whole deviation away from what's the word that I'm looking from networks and like centralized television and stuff like that. And now people are like, yeah, and now I'm gonna make a sweet Netflix TV show, or I'm gonna make a really cool web series or something like that, where it's like the bounds of television have really kind of expanded out. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. There's so much good stuff on Netflix too, like from that range from all over the place. Because that was the thing that I found to be the most fascinating, is that like, so when Netflix was using its viewer system, when it introduced that, they did it like, they clearly did so with the intention of recognizing and utilizing all that data to be able to determine what their viewers like, right? And they did almost like a big data style groupthink thing, where they were like, yeah, now that we know that people like this, that there's like an active aspect of our viewer base that is like, yeah, we like this kind of stuff, we'll go in and make that kind of thing, because now we know, right? Which I think is really a really clever and interesting way to both utilize their viewership and as well as like big data analysis. And then also it's like, yeah, now we're gonna make sweet stuff, which is really cool, that we know people are going to like, right? Like even if it's not liked by everybody, there are gonna be, not everybody likes everything, right? And this is of course part of the reason why there are like 15 Adam Sandler Netflix original films on Netflix, right? Because people, a certain subsection of the Netflix viewing community really likes Adam Sandler for whatever reason. I think he's okay. I'm not for or pro or con Adam Sandler, but I just think it's fascinating. Netflix is destroying cable now, and I love it. Yes, exactly. But also so is Disney and HBO. See, it's really, really fascinating, because it's like Netflix came out, Netflix and Hulu were Netflix predates Hulu, I believe. But like those were the two big streaming platforms, right? And it's just like, yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could cut cable and just use Netflix and Hulu. And that's exactly what I did. And now they're coming out with like now Disney Plus and HBO Max and Cinemax and et cetera, et cetera. So it's all like it's about to become like, if you want to sign up for all those subscription services, it would basically be the same amount as as having a cable service, which is super funny. But it's like, it kind of feels like they missed the memo a little bit, because it's like the point of having all these the point of having that one subscription service was that way so people wouldn't pirate shit, because they made it accessible, right? Without the extra crap. Yeah, right. It's really interesting, because it's like now that they've kind of branched the market out once more, and it's just like now every you have to pay like five different subscription service fees of like $10-15 a month. It's like it's almost more convenient to just pirate the stuff again. Unfortunately, it's really it's wild. I think we cut cable a while ago. Yeah. I think we have it now because we got a new TV. I think I cut cable. I cut cable like 4+ years ago at this point, because I was just like I know how to access everything that I want to watch without necessarily needing to have like this cable box, which is going to cost me additionally like $60 a month. Like Netflix and Hulu and all the stuff that I would possibly want to watch, more or less, and other stuff I would be more than happy to just pay for it or pick it up, agnostic of whatever streaming service or what have you, because I, at that point it's more than fine, right? Like but it's just I think it's fascinating that it's like people like the it's kind of devolved back into what it was, which is ironic, very very ironic. So we're gonna study. I want to know what happens. What happens if we study this subtle fracture? It needs to be another aspect of the same strength. I don't have any other aspects. It was included. IDK, the TV was the channel guide, so it's there. Right. Yeah, exactly. And now they have this. Ugh, now they have it so that way you have to have the TV box. But oh, don't worry. It's only like 100 channels. Ugh, so dumb. Like I think we have the channel too. Like, but I don't ever watch it because it's just like gubbins. And then we just got the smart TV, which I found out that like it's got cable on it somehow without even us ever having hooked it up to cable. I have no idea how it works, but like there's like tons of TV shows on it. There's like 1,000 TV shows, and I'm like, I have no idea where this is coming from. But I mean, I don't really watch it, but it's interesting to know that it's there for sure. It's very strange. Very strange. Where's this TV coming from? Is this just over the airwaves? I really want to study anything. Well, got a glimmering. 98 seconds. Oh, well, I guess I could study. I'll throw another. Wait, no. I will throw another passion. Because then we can get another. And then we can passion out of that. I think only boomers and Gen X have cable. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds about right. That sounds about right. Because, like, I mean, millennials, it's like we've grown up on the internet, right? And it's like we don't really, having the internet be differentiated from cable feels like it makes the most sense. Also, it feels like it makes the most sense that cable should be or sorry, not cable. The internet should be a public commodity that's traded and owned by the people, because everybody uses it and it's incredibly important to everybody's jobs and livelihoods, like learning, etc. Like especially with COVID and people having worked from home, it feels like it's the natural next step to make that a piece of public infrastructure for sure. And it was included. IDK the TV at the channel guide. Oh, we got a Samsung TV maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and I think ours is the same. Yeah, it's wild. I like, where did this TV come from? Like, I didn't sign up for this. It's just being piped straight into my TV, and that makes it even more pointless to have a cable box. I literally told my parents, why do you have this? Everyone out of America says that their internet is like really cheap. Yeah, and it's really fucking good too. I hear that the America over in other countries is fucking fast. It's not just cheap and shitty. It's cheap and fast, which is wild, because it's like, oh yeah, you want to have an internet connection that's like 150 megs up and down. That's like $100 a fucking month. What the fuck? That's not even that good, to be honest. Like it's good, but it's not like fucking fiber wire good, It's not like 1,000 up or 1,000 down. Like, I swear Japan is measured in gigs, not. Yeah, exactly. I think you're actually correct about that, Skelly. It's Japan and several other countries. They measure it in gigabytes, which is insane. Like, that's so much fucking data. That is an absurd amount of data that you would be able to like that's crazy that you'd be able to process full gigabytes in seconds. Like, that's absurd. I'm like, my game could load in seconds. Yeah, exactly. Like imagine downloading a 60 gigabyte game and it takes you a fucking minute. like mind blown, right? Like, and what's really interesting too is the fact that like um like with this new access to like this new level of technology and like the information being able to be compressed faster and sent faster and having all that like infrastructure be better, you can do some really interesting and wild stuff both in like terms of like a technical space but also in terms of like games. Like I it's just like crazy. Yeah, versus it taking 2 hours. Exactly. It's just like it could be like literally lightning fast, which is wild, which is just wild. um If I shove this inspector's position, can I just do bunches of damning evidence? Okay. Can I dream about the fracture? Oh, wait, no, I need to keep the dream. Give me just 1 second, chat. My microphone is acting weird. All right, there we go. I think it's fixed now. Sorry about that. I'm just grateful that the new console processed data at a higher speed. Yeah, that's. I mean the like it was blowing my mind in like the when they were doing like the PlayStation reveal when it was like he would walk like they would walk into like a new environment or like it would be like teleport and it would just instantaneously load and it was like there was no load screen whatsoever. It was like maybe like a half of a second blip and it's like yeah, I mean we haven't really like optimized it a huge amount but like yeah, this is how fast it's loading. And I like that was blowing me away, the level of speed on the PlayStation 5. Like it was crazy. IDK if it's super fast. Oh, countries other than America. Yeah, other than America. We had to put a lot of our internet this year because all six of us were home 24/7. It seems a bit stretched thin though. Yeah, exactly, right? You'll like even if you're like even with the upgraded version of it, right? It's still kind of crappy, which sucks for America. Played Assassin's Creed Valhalla on both and it was like, "Whoa." Yeah, like what really got me was and they showed us a showcase for the new Ratchet and Clank game where they were like teleporting through like these dimensional rifts and he would literally drop from one environment through like this rift into another environment and it would be completely different and I was just like this is mind-blowing, like this is crazy. Oh, and in Dark Souls or sorry Demon Souls that just came out for the remaster that came out for PlayStation 5. Holy shit, the ability to just sit at the bonfire and teleport someplace and it's immediately there. Wow. Yeah, the new Ratchet and Clank looks so cool. Like I haven't played a huge amount of Ratchet and Clank games, but I was like, this the technology that this is utilizing for the teleportation to happen was blowing me away. I was astounded by that. I was just like, this you could do so much crazy shit with this. Like this is insane. This is nuts. That studio is always good at optimizing their game. Yeah, that's what they made oh, perhaps eventually. Prove yourself to me. Let's talk. If you have a cult, it is possible, although it's difficult, to win a troublemaker to your side. Cool. Um, they made Infamous, didn't they? They made Infamous, the Infamous game series, right? I think that that was the same company. I really like Insomniac. I think that's them. I really like Infamous. Infamous is my jam for sure. I really like the first couple of games, and I really liked Glimmering. Cool. And I really liked Second Son. Second Son was a lot of fun. You know, I actually playtested Second Son. Yes, I believe so, and so good. Yeah, I playtested Second Son at Sony headquarters in California several years ago. That was a really cool experience. I was there for like it was like a two day play test, and I got access to like not only the pre-release version of the game, but it was also on the like developer kit for the PlayStation 4 too. So it was like this really cool looking console that looked completely different than how the PS4 ended up coming out. It was really neat. Like we're in the most expensive slash best plan and it's still glitchy. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Kitty Lover. I'm literally exactly right there with you. Because it's just been nonstop, right? Because the working from home is It's totally changed the game, and it's really brought forth to that. Yeah, the internet needs to be a utility that is considered, you know, basic, like lighting and gas, water, right? The third game wasn't really good for the evil versus good route, where the first and second were super different. You mean you mean Second Son, right? Yeah, because they totally in the third one they totally left. They didn't really do the good versus evil path usually. Like it was they were like choices that you could make, but the you know like all the choices really just led back to the same location, and it didn't make a huge amount of a difference basically. Like yeah, it was not the most well, like the good and bad, the good and evil choices, it definitely, yeah, it didn't do anything, basically. Basically, yeah. Well, in the first two games, it definitely felt like your choices actually did matter a little bit more, and like the way that you came across to the city was really cool. And the way that your character changed physically to look different was really, really neat. And I actually like the character of Cole quite a bit. Like I thought that was a really like that whole series was pretty interesting, ignoring maybe the time travel part, which really never made very much sense to me. Yeah, the fire and ice powers. That was really cool. Like there was some really cool stuff. But man, the third one, Second Son, I really like like just mechanically the way that you like floated around and like the turning into like smoke to dash through like vents. Like in terms of movement, I feel like that game had some of the best movement of the series. But like the first two games are super solid. I really want them. I think I'm making a freaking another Infamous game for the PlayStation 5. Oh yeah, Neon was dope. Yeah, Neon was super cool because you were like a speedster. It was awesome. I'm a really big I'm a really big Flash fan. So the fact that the game was just like, yeah, now I have a superpower that's literally super speed. I was like, yes, give me that sweet sweet super speed. Ah, I'll bit straight into my veins. I want to go fast, brother. All right, so now we got some damning evidence. This has got to be a conviction, right? I think I have a meeting in a little while, so I'm gonna go prepare. Glad I could stop by though. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks so much for hanging out, kitty lover. I appreciate you. Good luck with your meeting. Godspeed. Godspeed. I want to be Sonic, but human. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's really funny. What's this? Old unhappy, far off things. Moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I. Give me just 1 second. Oop. Pop, pop, pop. Do. Okay. Um. Yeah, I got my health back. And oh gosh, I got another fascination. That's bad. Uh oh. I'm gonna get rid of fascination. I can dream about it. Man, I'm gonna immediately lose. That sucks. I need what is it that I need? I need red or restlessness or a fleeting reminiscence. Okay, well I might be able. Well, I'm gonna be able to generate. So. Man, it's giving me like a series of hard rules here. That's really rough, actually. Like really rough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this. I really wish that they had given like the TV abilities a little bit more powers, though. Oh wait, nation restless. Wait, I thought it was restless. That oh, I'm fucked. Nation? No. I think I might just be bone. Use health to. Curious. Yeah, I mean, we're about to lose, so. I mean, I kind of hope that the restlessness turns into dread. But we'll see. Restlessness doesn't turn into dread. I'm just. Some days are better than others. Sometimes sky is nothing like. Sometimes the river runs clear. Oh, the restlessness did turn into dread. Great. Oh, and now I can turn the fascination. Oh, that's really good. And I got really lucky there in the last moment. You make another passion. Time is up to just like past the time frame. Shucks. Oh, what's this? The Suppression Bureau holds their trials in closed court. They are not merciful. My quarry disappears from the world. I have earned myself a promotion. Wow, $7 reduced. Holy crap. That's dope. That's how you make oodles of money. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, let's go to the shop. Oh, wait. $1. We got the entry. Up now. $1. Whole dollar. Orchid Transfiguration. 16th century alchemical fever dream attributed to Robert Flood. Only banned for the distributing alluring of the illustrations in the original Latin. You gotta be giving me them books in Latin. Christ. Rest. What happened to my friend? Oh, I guess she was the subject of. I guess she was the subject of. Lost all sense. So this person doesn't deteriorate. They're my suspect. Traveling Night. Annotated dream journal of Christopher Olapi. Sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is the second volume. Great. why I paid consultant. More vitamin. $9 or nine things. Wow. Having evidence. $3. So before I dive back into that, I've got 1 vitality. We're gonna go out. Lift some iron. Gonna pump that iron. Pump it up. Elagabalus found his way to the white door at last. Thankfully, Peach can't pass the white door. And honestly, Elagabalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. I suppose I'm thankful for that. But I do know. Another secret. I love the way that this game has like it's built this concept of a narrative, right? Where it's like we're this or it kind of has the narrative kind of built into the game where it's like we're this detective who's kind of been almost like a little bit seduced by the occult, the world of the occult, and now we're doing our own research and looking into it. It's pretty interesting. Like I really like it in games um when they like the what's happening in the game like builds a narrative even though it's uh like the you can like ascertain like a narrative based on what's going on in the game, like how we're this detective who's kind of been a little bit like seduced by not the dark side but like the occult goings on in the city. Like I really like it when like you have like the I guess the word is like emergent narratives that happen based on what's going on in the game. It's pretty interesting. Go keep going to the bookshop. I'm obsessed with the troublemaker. Another who would ascend before me. Independent occultists will try to monopolize the attention of the hours. They may also conduct other schemes whether you like it or not. Old scheme. Yeah, you got no evidence. I have no notoriety on me yet. Paulo and Marzius. Back to the book. Keep getting all the books. I don't really see a downside again. Other than the fact that it's of course taking yeah, I'm stronger. Oh, the person disappeared. The troublemaker's gone. Weird. Oh no. Over here. Oh. Ah, I don't have any tools, sucker. The War of the Roads, 1450 to 1580, censored edition. Willis Ford describes the War of the Roads, an event in a history other than our own in detail, but numerous pages have been removed. Name of the publisher is blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled to the cover explains that Willis Ford has been excised. Very weird. Books. Provided the Suppression Bureau with enough evidence to make an arrest, but there's no one to arrest. Okay. What I need to do is I need to get the troublemaker back. The skin of Marsyas gives oracles and is later smuggled to Phrygia, where the priestess of Cybele uses it for a drumhead. The opera's climax, the pounding of the drum drives would-be violators to the priestess to suicidal madness. The opera ends with a wistful hymn, the youngest priest. Book. That's given us under a secret. I mean, we're making good money off of just being a detective in general. Back. Give evidence. Furtive truth. The royalty of England, according to Willis Ford, became the sovereigns of the leashed flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to St. Spark. The alliance with the Forge begins to take a last few years. We get another thing. This. Furtive truth, a detail smuggled in from an adjacent narrative. Don't speak this where you may be overheard. Exploring with a scrap of knowledge, cover secret locations. The Shire. Yeah, that fucking went away finally. Oh, I haven't. Get the shop once more. Ooh. We got a full minute. But fleeting reminiscence. Real quick. Victory of Crowns. Erratic accounts by one Arun. The hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins. Published in the late 19th century. Badass book. Gotten some damning evidence. We'll use the damning evidence next job in order to pick the troublemaker. This feels like a little bit more straightforward than the first playthrough. But I also feel like we might be missing something. Maybe we're just kind of slow going in. No. Ugh. In that case, we're extra special. Oh wait, I need. Derp. Volume 1. Doesn't fucking help me. It's also in Latin. Find someone who can speak freaking Latin. Murderous scheme. Yikes. Scheme to murder a hunter is afoot. Gotta go to work. Shove a little bit of basic. Arun's scholarship is dubious, but she writes pithily. Incidents of sudden and violent death are interspersed and with aphorisms. Ours don't dream, long try not to. A knife secret. When our ancestors forged swords, taught the arts of martial movement, spoke eve of battle, all these certain patterns. But what does it say that? The right with the corpse and winter power, and the corpse will rise. Cool. So if I get a corpse, a little bit far away from. Go chat about this. Sentiment. Money. Another book. Hope that the damning evidence would. Well, I guess I could just. Okay. Damn it. Human corpse. Damning evidence. Art. E in a. Craig Slee, the astronomer and an avant-garde poet, developed an interesting character. He talked to the doctrine of the knife. Really hoping I'd be able to use the corpse. Oh, well. Dr. Natalie Dragon? Talia Dragon. No, Natalie. She was laughed out of academia for analysis of alternate histories, and it only made her more resolute. Now she works with the Suppression Bureau. Oh, interesting. She's a hunter. Elist. Demoralized. She's ridiculous. Yikes. Good. Fuck with Natalie. Fuck with Natalie. Touch you. See, you're the top. That money. Need those dollar bills, y'all. Church of the Bright Edge. In a cult society dedicated to the hours of struggle and conquest, you can use cults with the talk verb to recruit followers. If the disciples can be exalted even higher to assassins. What does it want? Yeah, 6. Feeling that favor from authority is probably going to come in handy fairly soon. Another miscreant. Will ever end? Will we ever call the law in the city of the world safe? Probably not. Go to New Orleans. We'll find a book that will be able to translate Latin. I'm gonna sleep. And we're gonna wait to go back to work. Study this. Need another thing that has level. 2 or 3. I think that one's fine. Oh wait. Oh, interesting. I can convert. Oh. Where to be, chat? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Take stream on that and we'll get that for me now. The burning of an unburnt god. Compiled by Hosti Tasmain from oral traditions in rural Persia. That was kind of my problem in the first run, is that I just didn't have enough economy in order to really anything. Can I make the subject favor from one favor? The authorities could use this to win myself a promotion to a place in the hierarchy of the bureau itself. It's a minor victory. It. Hell, we could get a 1 victory ending, even if it's not the Ascension victory. I'll take it, brother. We'll take it. Ardent Orzen, Rite of the Crucible. Wow. Tasmain ultimately concludes that with apparent reluctance that the deity was a goddess, just that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. So, if we put got a rite now. Right say. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the blood of fire. Fire is the lesson of the lesion in the skin of the world. They rarely survives unharmed. That's a victory. I think I just won. Ambitions tied. I will rise high and higher yet. My affairs will prosper. I will fill a fine house with elegant things. I will be honored by my peers and slandered by my rivals. I will grow used to the sound of my name. Then one day I will die, and sometime after that my name will be heard no more. This should be considered a minor victory. Cool. I did it. I won. Huzzah. Great. 350 my end. I kind of want to pivot. Let's go ahead and pivot. I'm gonna take like a quick little break, but we will be right back with something new. Let me go ahead and go ahead and I'll put in the background, and I'll get something else going. Give me 2 seconds as I